Thanks, David, and yes, I'll be very, very quick because you've been sitting very quietly for a long time. I think all the speakers would appreciate that. Just a couple of quick points. The Indian nation and the Australian nation obviously share a love of cricket, and what we would like to do is we obviously have a love of a beach culture and in fact just a general aquatics culture. We would like to share that with, in this case, the Indian community. So this is the way we need to start doing that. In the earlier years of our working with the various communities in and around Melbourne and Victoria, we actually found that the blonde-haired, blue-eyed approach didn't really work for us because our perceptions or our backgrounds were so different, and we provided everything from what might have been our background, but it really just didn't work in terms of taking it to other communities. So we have something like 23,000 volunteers in the organisation in Victoria. We'd like to welcome you as additional volunteers now to help us to take that message back to the Indian community, which will work much better than it is if it's coming from people as like old grey hairs like David and I in particular, or anything like that. So we would appreciate your help from that point of view. David and Manil both touched on the fact that it's a very serious thing that we do, but we do it with fun and we enjoy it. And we're a very young organisation, well, again, leaving David and I out, but we're a very young organisation generally, and you don't have success, and Manil touched on it from a learning and academic point of view, you don't have success unless people are doing it with a bit of a laugh and having a bit of fun. And our organisation, we've joined up with recently in a very close relationship with the Country Fire Authority and the State Emergency Service, and they keep looking at our organisation and saying, why are your numbers growing? And we say, we just enjoy what we do and we have fun. We don't take ourselves too seriously either. So all those things are part of what we need to do and what we need to sort of take up as we go through. I need to apologise now. I said we have trouble sometimes understanding, you know, the way the Indian community might see things. I have enormous trouble with pronouncing your name, so I apologise completely for that. I'll do my best and try and work with it from that point of view. But it is important for us, as I said, to have people like yourselves working with us to take the message back to the Indian community. And so, from a Lifesaving Victoria point of view, we'd like to donate $1,000 to the foundation just to help get that. Comes out of Dave's budget, so thank you. Because it is really important, and we're achieving goals that are supporting both the foundation and obviously supporting what Lifesaving Victoria does from that point of view. Look, it's the peripheral thing and it's the next thing, but this concept of what we might be able to do to work back into India. So we do what we do in Victoria, but there are some connections and some ties that can go back into India, and I'm learning a lot more about India over the last 6 months. But so there is David mentioned we conducted the World Championships, the Lifesaving World Championships in 2006, and we hosted a whole lot of nations then.